Hey guys, it's Chris. Today I have a big one for you. This is going to be Carbon Sapphire by Boudicca the Victorious. It's a fragrance that circulates quietly. It's not widely stocked and it isn't consistently visible in the market, and it doesn't follow the same retail patterns as most Sapphire releases. That alone, it makes it worth very careful for examining, particularly in terms of how it's positioned and how it functions within a Sears Boudicca collection. So let me get this unboxed for you and we are going to run through it all. I'm excited to do that. It's also worth clarifying why the video is structured the way it is. Most fragrances content is built around immediacy, first impressions, reactions, mass appeal, or simplified conclusions about whether something is worth it based on the smell alone. I've said this before, and that approach makes sense broadly for available fragrances. It makes less sense for products that are priced, distributed, and positioned the way Carbon Sapphire is. This discussion isn't framed around reactions or ranking. It's framed around how a fragrance functions inside a collection, how it behaves in the market, and how it fits within the internal logic of a brand's catalog. We're going to get into how it smells. Don't worry, we're going to get into all that stuff, but I wanted to get that across to you first. Because as a result, you're unlikely to see many videos approach Carbon Sapphire this way, not because others couldn't, but because most content isn't designed for that level of evaluation. So guys, we have the entire Sapphire lineup from here, starting from Oud Sapphire to Fire Sapphire. So what we're going to talk about is why Carbon Sapphire specifically doesn't function like a core Sapphire flanker. Blue, aqua, violet, green, tobacco, and amber are designed for continuity and consistent presence. Carbon Sapphire behaves differently. Its distribution is narrower and its aesthetic intent is more restrained. In practice, it aligns more closely with pieces like Nebulous or Harrods Gold with the standard Sapphire range. So Boudicca is known for density and ornamentation. Carbon Sapphire distinguishes itself by reducing those elements. The composition emphasizes proportion and structure over excess. This restraint produces a controlled modern profile that stands apart from the more expensive Sapphire variants. It reflects a deliberate decision to narrow focus rather than broaden appeal. And that's what we're going to get into even more now. So guys, let's get into what this smells like. Cap off. So this is Carbon Sapphire by Boudicca the Victorious. So the opening presents a cool mineral character with a subtle metallic edge, and as it develops, resinous and smoky facets appear gradually, creating depth without abrupt transitions. The base settles into woods, ambered warmth, and restrained musk. The overall impression is dark, polished, and stable, with a linear development rather than dramatic shifts. So when is the best time to wear this product? So Carbon Sapphire is going to perform best in cooler temperatures and controlled environments. It's more appropriate for fall and winter evenings or in structured settings. It's not well suited to heat, casual wear, or high activity situations. At this price level, evaluation shifts away from immediate sensory impact. Value is tied to positioning, availability patterns, and how the bottle functions within a curated collection. While similar tonal profiles exist at lower prices, Carbon Sapphire's distinction lies in its placement within the Sapphire framework and its limited circulation. So in a Sapphire-focused collection, Carbon Sapphire really introduces the restraint that's needed. It provides contrast to brighter or richer variants and helps prevent redundancy. This structured role is often overlooked, but it becomes increasingly important as collections grow. So Carbon Sapphire is not intended to function as a universal recommendation. For collectors focused on structure, availability, and catalog balance, it represents one of the more distinctive modern entries in the Boudicca lineup. It's best understood as a controlled edition rather than a focal point. So guys, my next video is going to be on Fire Sapphire and reviewing that product next because I have that as well. But I really wanted to get this out to you today so you could see Carbon Sapphire. I also wanted to say thanks for watching, and I appreciate you making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed seeing the entire Sapphire lineup because guess what, guys? It exists. It's out there. I have it. And like and subscribe and share this video. As always, I appreciate all your subscriptions, all your likes, and all your subs. You have no idea what it means to me in the channel. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.